You still here? How much hear you say?
It's the AY Show.
Show pending when Bros AY comes in. He's currently in a meeting for now.
So he'll be joining us shortly.
Yes.
So in the fashion of the tradition of the AY live show, we're gonna be greeting everybody.
Queen Esther TV, greetings to you.
Yes, we see
Welcome
you.
to the AY live. Greetings.
Chris Bell Delight, greetings from Italy. We see you.
How do you do?
Yes. Eze
Eze,
Joseph
greetings
from
from
Lagos,
Lagos,
we greet you.
Yes, so we greet you especially. If you are joining us live and you're on YouTube, please click the like button. If you have not subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah, Sunday Gifted, greetings to you.
Welcome.
Please, as you come online, click the like button, click the thumbs up button. Yeah, Benjamin, we see you. Greetings from welcome to the show. Make sure you click the like button.
Subscribe.
Hello.
Sunday Gifted.
We see you. So please click the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Hello, Jessica from Verona, Italy. Greetings to you.
The Nigerian Italians are many in the house today. Yes. Welcome to the show, everyone. Rosalie.
Hello. Welcome to the show. Matthew Peters.
Hello.
Wonderful Matthew.
Hello.
We greet you especially.
Yes.
Jochi.
Welcome to you.
Yes,
welcome to you. EndSARS.
We see you.
Jessica John.
Welcome
from Italy. Yes, today we're going to be having some special guests.
Yes.
We have Mr. Paul in the building.
Yes,
and
we
also have
the general
in the building.
Now
we'll be talking about something very important to Harrison Peace from the US of A. Please specify with USA. Is it the one in America?
The one in Africa. Is it United States of Africa or United States of Nigeria? Chris Bell, greetings to you.
James, good evening.
We greet you. We greet you specially.
Victor, we greet you.
Ejoke.
This is our
sister
from
Italy. We greet you. Coco Abi from Massachusetts of the United States. Coco Abi, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Make sure you click the like button. Make sure you presenting from the UK. Welcome to the show, Auntie Paul Natalia. From Spain, we greet you specially.
Espanol. Nigerians. Joy.
From London, welcome to the show.
Philippines. We greet you now. Germany.
Germany. Welcome to the show.
We greet you from Frankfurt.
Tanzania. Tetoho Nestori. Welcome to the show.
You ain't gonna worry.
We greet you.
Yes.
Greetings all from Cameroon. Thank you. Welcome to the show. We see from Abuja, where they come out.
Emmanuel
Amechi from South Africa, we greet you specially.
Welcome to the show.
Peter Jude from
center of excellence.
Abuja, we greet you specially.
You see everything where they happen for Canada.
Apantaku, Mayor of Canada.
Regards from Canada, eh?
We greet you.
Welcome, eh?
From Cyprus, EK, we greet you specially. Welcome to the show.
Yes, so.
Greetings from
Dubai. Greetings.
NS. Unas, greetings from
NS.
NS.
We're in
Toronto, Canada.
We fellow greeted you from the 6th. Everybody get Canada.
Welcome to the show. Welcome. Make sure you are clicking the top.
Porakot. We should greet the Porakot PG.
How we do Porakot PG?
No. Greetings.
Welcome.
You make greetings. So,
Akpabio. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Yes.
EndSARS. Inside now. Greetings for
that. That's the hammer topic of today.
Exactly.
Who's up?
Auckland, New Zealand. Greetings to you.
Welcome.
I hope you are doing well. Goodly from Philly. Vincent of Lagos, Nigeria. Greetings to you. Welcome. United
Lion.
United Arab Emirates. We greet you specially. Joseph from Abuja. Joseph, give this video a thumbs up already.
Yes, so
greetings from Advocacy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
From the Netherlands, Festus
Ativia. Greetings to you. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Casey
represents.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm from Holland.
The Prince of Holland.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
From
Lagos.
Anioma, welcome to the show.
Welcome,
especially.
Welcome
to Auntie Azar.
Dr. Pamela from the UK.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Especially Michael Zay from Norway, far away. Welcome to the show. Phillips, we greet you. Potakot Pigeon. We greet you. Tonas from Milano, Italy.
Welcome. Welcome
from
to the show.
University. Welcome, Casey. Yes, welcome to
see
everyone
you.
on the show. Remember, the only way to mark your attendance
Victor,
here
welcome from Switzerland.
is to like this video and subscribe.
Yes.
Okay.
From Owerri.
We greet you.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, so we're going to be asking our producership, honorable producer Elvis, for the topic of today. To put it on the screen so that we can all know what's going on.
Okay.
Topic of the day.
Topic of today. The protests. The EndSARS end-to-end protest. Are we seeing any gains so far?
What's next?
What's next? And any advice? So we'll be hearing from you people today.
The audience today, yes. We know that this protest is a uniform protest,
yes.
A leaderless protest. Everybody now voice for the youth. Every single youth is a voice for he or herself.
Exactly.
Him or she self.
Exactly. Every human being.
So
Nigerians.
Unified protest asking for one thing. EndSARS, end police, EndSARS.
See, we come prepared now.
We come prepared
now. Reform the
Nigerian
police.
Yes, so people, we want your own advice. So this is all our fights. We're fighting for the betterment of Nigeria. So we're going to need to know how the protest has been so far.
Yes.
If you're in the country, if you're outside the country, if you've gone to protest before, what have you done to contribute? Where are we heading and what are your contributions? So we go soon they take people right now. We'll go start with maybe our guests.
Yes,
okay.
And we are if you are meeting us for this first time, we are based in Toronto, Canada. You see our share.
We're the common sense sisters.
So yes, from
for any new
Canada.
people.
So far we know what's going on and everything that's going on in Nigeria. For all those that have been protesting so far, those that have been lending their hand, we really appreciate them.
Thank you.
We are feeling it here. Our body there, our spirit there, Nigeria.
Now, so we get post for Twitter because now online people we do for you.
Exactly.
We have our own protest too.
Exactly.
So now
we will be hearing from you people today about the protest so far. We'll be reading some things so far. Want to see how far we have come. And what is next? What's the way forward? Another thing with us in this protest is the 5 for 5. For those of you
Yes,
who don't
who
know,
don't know 85 to
when
5
they say
means.
hashtag 5 for 5, this is what
These
we
are the
talking about.
demands of the youth. Number one, EndSARS. Number 1B, immediate release of all arrested protesters. Number 2,
justice for all deceased victims of police brutality and appropriate compensation for their families.
Number 3,
Setting up an independent body to oversee the investigation and prosecution of all reports of police misconduct within 10 days.
Number 4,
In line with the new Police Act, psychological evaluation and retaining to be confirmed by an independent body of all disbanded SARS officers before they can be redeployed.
Number 5,
Increase police salary so that they are adequately compensated for protecting lives and property of the citizens.
My sister, not be you talking, not be me talking. Now
all of
Nigeria
us.
youth stop am.
All of us talk am.
Nigeria youth stop am. Signed a Nigerian youth.
Exactly.
For those of you who don't understand 5 for 5, the hashtag where they go on, that's
exactly
now.
what 5 for 5
That
is.
is what. Tell me Twiggly. We
Welcome,
see you,
Lord.
sis. Welcome. That's what it is. So if you've not seen that picture before, screenshot it. Send it to everybody on WhatsApp,
Exactly.
on Facebook,
Exactly.
on Twitter, Instagram, all the social media.
Exactly.
We must spread the word. This is what the gospel from Nigerian youth.
Yes. And who is a Nigerian youth? All of us are
All of us are
Nigerian
youth.
youth. All of us are Nigerian youth. Okay? So very soon the line will be opening very soon.
Yes.
And
So
we'll
get
be taking
your thoughts ready.
get your
Yes,
thoughts
so our
ready.
guests, they are coming.
Right? Because we said we even joined Zoom meeting here for the diasporic Nigeria on Monday.
We joined.
So
So we're gonna need our guests when they come in now. Yeah,
Yes.
Who are we seeing first?
who are we seeing first? We're expecting one of our guests to come online. Yes. We expect. Yeah, Revolution Peter. That's what we're talking about now too. Yes.
Okay, right now I think we're going to be seeing Mr. Paul. Everybody know Mr. Paul Nadi. Mr. Paul is the commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You know.
So
please, crew, we are doing well. I beg.
Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Paul is there.
Honorable sir.
King of anyhow talk.
We greet you specially. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. How you all doing?
Oh,
we are doing well. We are doing
last
well,
week
sir.
and this week.
Now the protest.
Yes,
Change must come. So what do you think about what's going on so far?
Are we with on for the protest now? Are we with on for the protest?
We believe you.
Yes, so
So we are still going out tomorrow. We just do today or now. So tomorrow they should expect us. We are locking down. We locked down second toll gate and Ikoyi bridge. So tomorrow now we might move to first toll gates, and so they must hear us.
Yes.
You know, enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Yes.
You know? Like I always tell people, Nigeria is like a time bomb. You know, a time bomb. When the youth realize, when we come together, they go feel us. And gently now they are taking us as if we are playing, and they don't know we have started. We are just using SARS as a beginner. They don't know we are trying to tell them that a time is coming. We will say we don't need the president; he must go. You know, so we're starting with SARS first, and in line with our request, they are not trying to answer. So and we are refusing to the 5. You know our 5 now. Our 5 request 5 for 5. You know.
Yes.
So if they are not giving in, we are not backing out. You get. So protests continue tomorrow. Funny enough, people bring food for us while we are protesting. So the youth are ready. You get. We hustle for ourselves. We feed ourselves.
We have our own glucose and rice because now
We
glucose
see
is
that
there.
the Nigerian youth are also cleaning up
They are
too.
cleaning up. There's public toilets for everybody. They are looking after each other. Ambulance.
They hear you.
You cannot imagine me. You cannot imagine me doing a legit job, and they will see me dressed well, living, driving a good car, living a good life, these guys will just pick on you because they feel you are living too well, like you are not up to. Imagine one former Inspector General of Police was saying the other day on TV that a 27-year-old boy cannot be driving a 7 million car, and he forgot that Buhari, is it Buhari or Gowon ruled this country at is it 29 or 30 years. The youngest president. You get. Even Buhari himself.
Military guy.
Even Buhari himself came to power in the military power when he took over. That it was 40 years.
Yes.
He was 40 years. Obasanjo was 39 when he ruled this country.
Exactly.
So how come suddenly you start looking at us like if you are 30, you are 39, you are this, you are too young to live an expensive life. Like they want us to be walking in the street like beggars, you know. So we said enough is enough, and we are out. After now, we'll face the House of Assembly. They cannot be paying people that are just saying aye and nay for nay, and leaving people that are raising future leaders, leaving teachers, leaving security men.
People that are hungry. It's not fair.
So I'm happy now that the youth of this country, we are beginning to see that we've been keeping quiet too long. So it's time we stand up. And we are standing up now. We are not going back. We're not going back. Because even in the midst of the protest, we're trying our best to see how we'll talk to other people that this thing is not just the youth. Even you that is working for the government, you are a teacher, you're working in any of these government offices. Do you like what they are paying you? 13,000 minimum wage we are clamoring for. They've not been able to enforce that.
Exactly.
You get? They've not been able to enforce that. And you expect us to still keep quiet. No. See, they go hear word though. They go hear word. We are going to our next plan now is to see how we'll seize all the airports in Nigeria, all the airports, every youth in each state. Make sure nobody is flying.
Nobody's flying.
Nobody will fly.
Nobody's landing.
Nobody's going. So,
in the air.
Yeah. By the time
they go surprise the protest like about day air. Birds go they carry EndSARS now.
That eagle when he there our coat of arms.
So by the
eagle they carry the flag. Respond the full country.
Exactly.
Because the eagle don't they hungry.
And we ask shameless.
Funny enough, we're asking the policemen to join us because this fight we're actually also fighting for them. It's a blessing in disguise. We're fighting for them too, because we are clamoring that to do reform. They need to increase their salary. You can't be a policeman. You are the one sewing your uniform for yourself. Exactly. You can't be a policeman. You renovate your house, a police quarter for yourself. You can't be a policeman. You don't have your own car. You know? So, and these are people who are protecting us. So we beg the police people to join us too. And though in Abuja, it's been rough in Abuja. And they'll be fighting there. But in Lagos here, we'll be maintaining some kind of decency. Nobody is fighting yet. But like I told them today that a time is coming, we'll start fighting. Because sometimes the kingdom of God suffereth violence, and the violence will take it by force. So if we are playing too cool, they will just be playing with us. So we'll definitely come out violent when we see that they are playing with us. So we're just watching. And of course, we're following the trend. By the time we discover that the play with us is getting too much, then we come out with our normal, So people will definitely go down.
Always strategize.
Always strategize.
Everybody.
So
go better. So, Mr. Paul, as you talk this Abuja thing now, let's have producer Elvis even show the video of what is going on in Abuja for people that know. Producer Elvis, they wait for you. Give us the
video of what they happen for Abuja.
People have not seen it.
One even happened this evening, now, So let's just see the video first, then before.
It's the AY Show.
Because
They've disrupted Abuja protests. They sent thugs. These guys came with big sticks. They were chasing everybody, destroying things, destroying cars.
Now this process guys now. Process guys. Process guys.
See process people, you guys, they're coming with sticks. There are so many. There are so many. They are process Hausa boys and they are coming with sticks. And they want to hit cars. See them, they are a lot. They are coming with sticks.
It's the AY Show. AY Show.
You see?
Man,
Just like
So,
we're ready to say
you-
people, they're going to use them. Now their strategy with that, they want to disorganize people
you see
using
what's happening.
control.
man, that's not fair at all.
Let me tell you,
People say, do
let me
you
tell
have
you.
for them too?
the truth of the matter is, there is nothing like peaceful protest. We are just trying to paint things, and we are coming slowly. That's why they are just thinking. There's nothing like peaceful protest. Whenever there is a protest, some things must go down. That's our protest. So if you are coming out to have a transition, if you are coming out to have a change, so many things will go down. So, but at first, the way the youth, since it happens to be after, like, I think the last time we had protests like this should be like 20 years back. So you should know the youth of nowadays. Now we're small then, you can imagine. So now we are trying to come up with our own strategy. We are coming up in a clean form. But the way it is now, we'll soon take laws into our hand. And when we start, everybody should get set. So just know we are ready to fight for our future. We cannot keep quiet and see these guys keep looting our money, keep taking everything from us, hiding them in US, hiding them in other countries. You get?
Yes.
So we are out to fight. We are out to fight. We are not just protecting. We are out to fight. And very soon we start.
Exactly. And we are seeing that some people, they want to use some people by giving them Greek gifts.
Some people want to allow themselves to be used. You use 1,500.
Don't sell your right. Oh.
Your future.
Don't sell your right. Don't enter any negotiation. No. They have lived their own life.
When they say Nigeria, we are the future of tomorrow.
It's today.
We are the future.
It's today. It's today. So we need to really start.
Yes, and it's like we're seeing from the back that we have a correspondent from Abuja who might even know more about what went on in Abuja. So we go bring him.
Yes.
Camera. Let we hear what's happening for Abuja.
Yes.
Well done. Welcome to the show from Abuja.
Yeah, as you say, Mr. Paul, for the first time, he don't normal for the first time for his life.
That's business now.
For the first time, he don't manage to correct
This is I know now.
Protest good for us, though.
With that wig involved,
the wig change, Mr. Paul.
Yes,
and
the movement.
Not the unity of the movement.
The truth is that, first of all, this is the first time maybe I'm seeing that the young people are cooperating together on one mission, and they believe the thing well.
Yes.
And they believe it don't be so strong, say they go full on with all their hearts and with all their mind.
Heart and soul.
And I respectfully salute every Nigerian youth.
Yes.
All of us try. The cooperation makes sense because this is not the happen since. We don't go through this phase of life since. Nobody don't see the need to even arise. Our leaders don't help us. We don't complain. So I happy say this thing happen as it happened now.
Yes.
And we don't communicate our message well. And I don't hear it. any attempt to even pass back, do something, we not even agree.
We know.
You know, I think I respect the Nigerian youth.
Yes.
You know, but as Mr. Paul in the talk, I won't really beg everybody when join for this matter. More no allow the bad people enter the matter. Our message will be wrongly communicated.
Yes.
You know, and it gets on young people when also don't see this chance as a chance for them to negotiate and exchange their destiny and begin to do other things. I personally don't think it's right.
No.
You know, for Abuja, instead of young people just come out with sticks and everything, scatter the protests, begin break people cars, begin damage things. That not being the initial plan. When we start the journey, we come in peace.
Yes.
You know, we don't fight anybody.
Exactly.
You know, so I don't expect somebody to actually respond back to us with fights.
Exactly.
Because that's not what we start with that. You know, so and a peaceful protest won't do. When I mean people, I mean say we won't communicate our message.
Exactly.
And what if we fight, we don't go hear our message. I don't they went through to the fight, two to the quarrel. This one talk, this one talk. Everybody we don't even hear they talk. But this one won't come. And I like the fact say we write them out, we post them. So we even give Lagos State Governor the paper. He go come and put out here, present that to Governor. Our intentions be very clear and very straight to the point. And I want every young people know say that intention that we carry.
Yes.
Let people know add other things join the fight. Violence, not being be the thing.
No.
Those 5 things go right, now they are inspiration. Whoever came up with that 5 things, I respect the person.
Nigerian.
You know. And if you see crowd everywhere, I just say one time, River State Governor be talk say, may nobody come out. As in talk, people can come out more.
We hear what? We bring water to that.
The people of Paracas,
I know the people don't come out more. Him too can't come out, join them. I like the governor. I like Governor Wike. Him too can't come out, join them. Him too can't carry placard. So we mean say if we communicate our message well, these leaders will join us. They go understand saying what we want with this. We never talk since. Now they can make everywhere quiet.
The truth be say they know the message. They just they pretend like say they know the hear.
You know that emoji. You know that emoji for iPhone and whatever. When the monkey go see no evil, hear no evil, whatever.
They know.
They know.
Message when they Google, they know the message.
How your people go they suffer? You know they know.
You know me, all the guy, all of them when they go do skits and all those. They know the
you
message.
don't know.
They just feel say you know as parents don't they press us since they go change their mind.
Keep quiet.
They will just
know.
pretend
They shy.
they know.
See, let me tell you, Shooks, fine. I know we are trying to play the peaceful part, but let me just tell you, check the history of protest. It will never end peacefully. I'm telling you. It will. If you check Mexico, check China, I don't see protest. This one we are just doing, let me just tell you, it's because we decide to just play cool first. And since they decide to fight back, I can't keep quiet. If my brother is being shot in this protest, I keep quiet. I go stand, policeman shoot my brother, then I get gone. I know fine out.
Not bomb.
See, bro, a lot of things. I'm not telling you and that we are going to fight the God, but I'm telling you they won't hear us until we spoil many things. If we not spoil something, they won't listen to us. These guys, they know we are passing through all these things.
Make they do the peace, they go first.
So until we go to all these airports, this so-called airport, lock them down. Nobody is traveling. They should take the road and see what we are passing through. The roads are bad.
Yesterday we
Federal roads, nothing is being done.
Yeah, yesterday we watched one lady. I think her name is Princess from Port Harcourt.
Let me tell you.
What did the lady talk?
This quiet tone are quiet for both. This quiet tone are quiet for that set of people for Abuja. So, when they give them leg, those people now are supposed to arrange for the next protest.
They came to come and disrupt the protest. They took them. They caught some of these people. They took them. Transported them.
You can't just keep quiet and expect good things to happen.
They transport them. People when they fight for you, you can't say you go use your coconut head. Can't they spoil their own thing?
Yes.
God not gonna allow them spoil them. The same people
for
that
this
fight
part,
the case are the same ones that are taking you to the hospital.
Yeah, they took some of them.
They took it to the hospital.
yeah, for this,
They want make the youth they erratic. That's what they want. But we know we'll give them that pleasure to
but
say so that they behave. That's not how they
for this part for Abuja, I think everything they go peacefully. Then those guys can't come from nowhere. People when feel run, don't run. People when no feel run. They actually attack the guys that went there on the streets.
Yeah.
They break cars. But I think some sort of those people can't see say the people when come attack, no plenty reach people when they do protests. So they can't learn from them. So they're able to catch a few of them. They've been first fight them at first, but they can't stop, carry them, go hospital, go treat them. They won't make them wear. When they wear, they go call tell us who sent them come. Yeah, so that's the that what we day on that particular attack. And some young people don't come together and say the cars when they spoil, bring and come, we go fix them. Mechanic don't come and say if they spoil your car, bring and come, we go fix them. People when they repair phone say if your phone breaks. So the
let me tell you,
Cooperation a good one.
presently in Lagos here, Second Gate and Ikoyi Gate, we blocked there 2 days, yesterday and today. Now, the reason is because this is where these guys are Tinubu is making money from those toll gates. So for 2 days, now let me just say for 3 days, there's no penny coming out from those gates. How can you do a toll gate for citizens to use? You said you're maintaining the road. You're taking all your money. Open this gate. You are paying 500 naira, going 500 every day for your own country. Again, you pay the waka.
That's a whole lot.
So now, yesterday and today, we blocked there. They couldn't do anything. We were expecting them to come. They could not. And gently, now I know wherever Tinubu is, here in people, they should be feeling the impact that money is not coming from here again. These guys are saving money for robbery. You see their children moving around with escort. Police will not disturb them. Then one of them is saying, how can somebody of 30 years be driving an exotic car? Like, does that make sense?
It doesn't.
That one shocked me, Sha.
Yeah.
That one a poverty mentality now.
Yeah, we saw that.
It be like say tension, don't they even they rise for this our video. Maybe we'll take small break. Small break. Just something short. Then we go come back.
Yes.
We go recoup. President is lead us into the short break.
At the verse, I swear.
Calm
These guys, man.
Calm down.
They go give all of us. We will go find our own gun. They go hear word.
No.
It's the AY Show.
Yeah, no worry. I go see.
What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir.
What is your name?
I want to report emergency matter, sir.
What is the situation? What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Officer, forget my name first. This one emergency. Somebody say fake wig, give me fake blood for me.
What do you mean by blood?
Igbo, somebody say fake Igbo for me, sir. The thing.
Oh, Indian hemp.
Yes. I the smoke myself, the claro no get oil, no the ta for the ending.
Okay. Can you take it to the police around you?
They will arrest me.
No, they will arrest you. Can you take the police around you? They will arrest you.
Okay, I know now people, they will arrest me.
So now what do you want me to do?
If you hear me, tell me you're not the bound now. The real one. Real Igbo.
My friend, there's something wrong with you. Who do you think that him? Are you okay?
Okay, but they said
Something wrong with you.
they say police is your friend. Now why you stingy with the location of the Igbo?
What do you mean? Who do you smoking that hemp? We don't smoke in that hemp.
So, but SARS, the way those SARS the ginger, be like saying that they smoke the real one. Now tell me where you buy. I know report you now. What just buy?
Something is wrong with you.
In
fact, where are you? Where's your location?
It's the AY Show.
We come back quick. That video funny, Shao. We forgot to tell people that we have another guest coming in.
Guest.
We have another guest coming in.
We don't even know who this person
We don't know who this person is. President Ibis have refused to tell us. So we'll go take another quick break before we break. We know that. This is not happy right now.
Hello. What's up?
President,
I feel like.
Which president is why you shoot the team?
Please leave this camera like this. Leave it like this.
Leave it this way, Elvis. Yeah.
When we become minimum, when I become maximum.
Becoming shoot the general.
You are one. The rest of us are two.
swimming pool in your background. She coming down, oh.
I may not be a kid, but I can wire money to you guys, so.
You may not be a king, but
I
you
may
can
not be
wire
a
money.
kid, but I can wire money to you people. And by the time I do that, my assets will not change. Then I will not name some people. Then from there, I will now.
Be an icon.
Please, please, keep your accent. Please, we need more Nigerian accents. Nigerian accent matters.
Well, let me come in, guys. Well, common sense sisters. One and others, you know, I've been quite busy. I was on set. Oh boy, you see, when I see the way I take go enter that place.
We watched the 40-something minutes video. I want boss finish.
We not be sleep
now. Normally, we know that you be saying go represent us.
It's your guy, yo. It was your guy. I will not mention his name here, but you know him. He was the one who went on Facebook and posted.
I'm putting in trouble.
Your guy. So, but then I was very, very happy. To see everybody. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Ozo in the building, joining us.
With my hand there. Hello, Ozo.
Hello.
I want to hear his voice.
Wait, you can hear his voice. I can hear his voice. I'm with him.
I want to hear his voice.
You feel like hearing his voice, right?
Is there something about this voice so we don't know?
Why?
Canada, did you people watch Big Brother?
We know
online. You watch online.
No, we know what we see on for Instagram, but we not watch the show.
Oh, is this your
This one a fine native, oh.
Is this your
fine? As soon as I say fine, also, please, let's hear you speak. Everybody just make it talk.
You have to concentrate. We are talking about SARS now, not Ozo.
We're not saying the
we have to please the audience.
We can choose the general saying not hear his voice. So another of them are in Nigeria. Also, please let us hear your voice.
Please speak.
Can you use that voice? Can you use that voice to say EndSARS? Let me hear.
He's been saying it.
It's the same voice we'll be using to say EndSARS. The same voice.
The voice doesn't change, though.
This accent,
this kind of voice, so he's doing like.
No.
No, but that's the same Ozo now. The general, why are you deceiving the Canadians? This is the same voice now. Has anything changed?
And we're not yet the answer.
Technically.
Okay, maybe his sound system. Maybe it's his sound system. Also, you said, I make him they do say me you speak Igbo today, so now they want to talk up again.
No, you just say that they do be catch me off guard. That whole speak Igbo thing. Off guard, really off guard.
Okay, boss. So, bros, I first of all, I didn't know you were coming on the show. We're gisting with the common sense that we're having a wonderful time. But I like to quickly establish. I talk for around my peers. Establish the fact, say you as AY on your own. You don't take this matter even before we start this EndSARS. You don't put voice for the matter of when concern Nigeria.
Yeah.
I play back one video on one of my show, give some of my friends. When you address one matter, when it happened, it wasn't about you directly. It was about citizens. So I'm happy that we have left that phase of say why I post for Insta blog. We have left that phase, but I just want to re-emphasize the fact that before this SARS matter, you don't put mouth for the matter. And I'm happy say proof say they put mouth. You even bring Oyibo come this our show. Oyibo when they make them look good.
Ozome, why the meaning of Sorosoke means speak louder. Yeah, Sorosoke.
Interpreting that one. I've been seeing it on Twitter. I don't know.
Also, this is the 20th time they are telling you to speak louder. Wow. This is make the people for this show not vessel. Please be speaking louder.
Be audible.
Okay, but can you ask us all the questions you want to ask him concerning EndSARS so that he can speak louder and you will hear him?
Roger that. You go ask him.
So who is starting?
This one is starting. Wow.
So
because I have my own questions.
Oh yeah, Mr.
Chooks, we can't down.
Mr. Chooks. Mr. Chooks is either to talk to or Mr. Chooks. Ask.
Ladies first. That say me we ask first.
Not 21st century.
Hey, bro, say why say me we ask first.
Since we're insisting.
Ask Ozo.
The question from us now is, so we know that the project has been going on for almost a week now. So we want to know, what do you think about it, and what are some of the ways forward? We know it's a faceless and leaderless protest, but as a Nigerian youth, what do you think?
Me, first of all, I think it's important for us to not just talking about like ending it, because you end it, it's just like you cut the head off a snake, another one grows again. The important thing is reform. I think it's more, we should think about it more in the idea or in the sense of reform more than end, because I think the police force, what they need is they need better support. They need constant mental background health checks. They need better training as well. Because if you're able to put in like a structure where we know that people that are going to be in the police force have the right mental capacity and they're supported properly as well, then they themselves would know that, okay, if we're going into the streets or if we're going out into the society, this is what we're meant to do, not abuse power, or they're meant to safeguard and keep people safe as well. Once we're able to get the foundation right, then we're going to have the situations where things will get worse, things will get better, but then they'll keep getting worse again. So until we're able to get this foundation right, then we're just going to keep going round and round in circles.
Okay, so that's great. What do you think about the protests so far? The effect of the protest, the movement, what do you think about it?
Both online and on ground.
Yes. Also, I've been part of the protest, though. It was actually there today, and I was there yesterday. I didn't go today, and of course, you people, you already know my story, what happened, and you guys came and you were defending me, but you know the person who put that. Although we've gone past that, but. Let me say thank you to the person who did it, because in a way, it projected another part of me by way of making our people know that, yes, we cannot lose focus. The focus is EndSARS. And of course, it's working. They are beginning to hear our voices. Ozo was there today. Ozo, maybe you can tell us your experience.
I mean, the experience there today is obviously now everyone that is there, we all have like the same message, you know. When I was there today, there was no violence or anything. We're just trying to make sure that the government are able to hear our voices, and we're able to do this thing in a calm and civil manner. So I think that's just what it was today. Today, it almost had like this feel of a concert when I was there today, because people kept bringing supplies, and everyone just wanted to make sure that the government will hear our voices, but then let's do it all like a civil manner as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in support for us to be civil about it. And when we went to the AIG's office yesterday, you know, I had to step up to let our people know, see, we're not here to fight police. These people, they carry gun. Now we just carry placards and what have you. And the police people were very, very civil. Though they said to us that the AIG wasn't on site. He traveled to Abuja to attend to a call that was put across to him by the IG. So we left our message, and we started seeing results from yesterday. But what we are afraid of right now is the disguise in name, because I don't see any reason why we'll come out and say EndSARS, and then under 24 hours you are giving us SWAT. I mean, before you do that, there should be some sort of research.
Exactly.
Gone through some sort of consultation. You must have invited people who understand how the job of policing is done properly to come to our aid and make us understand what we need to do. So 24 hours is just like saying that it's like baptizing somebody, put the person inside water for the pool where they my back, bring and say, from today your name don't become this. But people who know him as Jumbo go see call and Jumbo.
Yes,
because you don't baptize her. So there's a trick. There's something going on somewhere that we don't understand. And of course, we really need to end SARS once and for all. Those of you talking about revolution now, that's not what we're talking about. We're dealing with a segment.
One problem
for now. Focus, say We don't tire and say NEPA they take light. We'll face that one.
We
Exactly.
face
We'll face that one.
It's
Gradually.
like
No, I want to quickly get a feeler
I'll
of
be
this.
saying, take off your cap, take off your cap, take off your cap, take off your. What do your cap do then?
people should
I'll
not
be
look
telling you
for
take off cap.
now. This is EndSARS.
Okay, so
Report the police.
before we go do end cap now, end cap now. Remove cap. End cap. So I want to ask Brose why and Ozo. Yeah, the question can be all around. Just to have like a conversation of the mindset of we the young people. Mr. Ozo and Brose why, if you were the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria now, I will not say advise the president. Let's personalize it. If you were the president now, what 1, 2, 3, 4 steps would you take immediately? Because right now the country
I'll let Ozo start off, but
the country is on standstill. Every young person is on this move. Everywhere is shut down. Young people are responding. More people are joining every day. So I'm just asking just to get the feel of every young person. If you are the president now, so to say, what would you have done?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like what Brother AY said. It's not just taking SARS out and then you all of a sudden, if you in a very short period of time, you're bringing up something new again. Is you have to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, fine. First of all, how do we end the protest? Now, the second thing is, how do we now assure the citizens that we're going to bring about a change? Now, you're only going to be able to assure them by bringing in right personnel. So even if we don't have people that are going to be able to give the right training to the police force, so what do we do? Are we going to look to our friends in Africa, or are we going to look to our friends in the West to come in the Western world to come and give us this right training that we need? Bring them in again. So you're showing the people constantly like, okay, this is what we're doing to try and rehabilitate the police force. So that single act alone will be able to calm people down, and people will see that, okay, the government is doing something. So eventually, after a certain period of time, when you now tell the people that, okay, this is, whether you call it SWAT or whatever, these are the people that are going to be safeguarding you, then the people can already see and understand that there's been a process to bringing this new team of the police force that is going to safeguard them. Not you just waking up the next day, you EndSARS, and then the next day you have like a new name. So that's the one thing I feel, the steps I feel that would have been really important to calm everyone down.
Now, if I were to be Mr. President, like you said, you say me would not advise them, but sometimes then too they need advice. If I were to be Mr. President, to start with, so this whole protest thing, to start with, I'll first of all order for the police people who are shooting and killing innocent people who are protesting to get them arrested first. The police people, the culprits, the first people, I will ask them to be taken off the streets. They should be arrested, and somebody should be responsible for all the rubbish that they have caused the nation. And as a matter of fact, I'm also going to make adequate compensation, provide adequate compensation for the families of the victims, both the ones in the past and now, as a sign of repentance, so that Nigerians understand that, yes, we are ready to talk. And then I'm not going to, in my capacity as Mr. President, since my attention has been called to all of this, I'm not going to think of a system that will reform the police. Very, very important.
Yes.
That will be the core. So if you are saying EndSARS now, as Mr. President, because they are public servants, they are there to serve us. So we that you are servicing, we are saying we don't want something. What you need to do for us is to take it out. First of all, end it completely.
Yeah.
End it in a way that we would understand. When I say end it in a way that it's going to be on paper. It's going to, by law, it will indicate that, yes, that we passed into bill, that you have entered it, and anybody who would go on the road, harass innocent citizens, without, there will be certain laws that will protect the citizens and also take care of these people who are violating all the rules and regulations or what have you. And this is what I'm going to advise Mr. President to do. And then we can now talk of your SWAT. Now, if we want to now talk of your SWAT, now we have seen SWAT in movies. We know SWAT. We know about our people here. For now.
SWAT in Nigeria.
Take us to SWAT. You will provide, you will let us know, take us through the process. Before now, Shebi, they tell us how they bring some Chinese people come to come with COVID. That they line up for airport. They take them. Then we see people line up for airport. You see SWAT. They decide. You see the one where they decide. This one now twat. Twat they decide. SWAT they decide. I don't even want to talk much. But you let's see the reformation system that you have in place. And that way we know we are making headways. Yes, that's it.
Why this your talk just a ginger person? It be like say, President, you could just show us that video of you when you were talking to the AIG. In case if anybody from the crowd,
no, the audience, it not be obvious.
In case if they are confused or flabbergasted,
the video will be coming.
The video will be proved
very soon.
President, please.
We are not afraid. Elvis, if you have it, you can show it. But we are not afraid.
It's the AY Show.
How you doing, bro?
Yeah, what's going on?
We want to end SARS once and for all and forever.
But hasn't it ended?
Yes. See, it's not to just put it on paper or just say it. Pronounce it, sign it, put it into bill. That's what we're asking.
So even if after the president spoke, that's not enough?
After that, then we'll now talk about reformation.
Okay.
Stop paying people's parents 60,000 naira and keep them on the street 24 hours daily.
Okay.
What will happen? This is what we are saying.
And stop increasing price of anything. Okay? You just keep increasing fuel, tariff on power. What be that?
Roads, they're not do. Not do road. So let's leave it. Let's limit it to SARS for now.
Davido was with the IG yesterday about planning for this.
Yes, we heard that. And of course, it's still not enough. They need to hear our collective voices.
Okay.
It's very, very important so that they'll know that it goes beyond an individual. They are not dealing with the youth. And Shebi, they're saying they're lazy. This is the right time to prove to them that these people, they are not lazy. You see that song where they're saying, who say we tire? Now rest with the rest, JJ. Okay. So we don't tire to rest now.
Right.
Now let them do what they have to do.
All right.
We know the team. I'm fresh with fresh, oh. We know the team. I'm fresh and fresh, oh. I know the team. I'm fresh with fresh, oh. We know the team. I'm fresh with fresh, oh. We know the team.
So tell me what's going on here now.
It's a protest. It's a protest against police brutality, against police extrajudicial killings, against extortion, against everything illegal that the police has been doing.
Okay.
You understand? Look, some people will say there are other problems in Nigeria that we need to face. If you're a person where they are alive, they will face problems. So who do we meet on the streets every day when we go out? Police.
So are you not concerned about the police welfare, their own welfare?
Bros, if you tell me about police welfare, is police concerned about my welfare? Is police concerned about the welfare of these people? And all of us, they suffer. And then before you joined the police, you knew about the welfare, you knew it was not good, and you still joined it. You understand? So we're concerned about your welfare. If you check the police reform bill, part of the police reform bill is actually for payment, increasing payment for the police and their welfare. That's why it's part of this whole fight. So we are still fighting for the police. But it's unfortunate some of them on the streets do not know this.
All right, well done.
Thank you.
It's the AY Show.
Understand?
Yeah, that will probably be the 5th time we are watching it.
5th time. Okay, we know about what.
Okay. I see Mr. Paul is back.
Paul, have you come down?
Also has made his points. I've made my points. Remember, we are guests on the show today.
Yes.
We're guests on the show today. So we want to leave the show peacefully so that you guys can continue with your show.
No, men are not leaving.
Before you go, please, just a very quick one. Before you go, very quick one. I wish we can before we leave this show, we can successfully, of course, we are the youth too, and our missions can be achieved. can we successfully end cap? Can we just achieve that?
No,
they say it's cap.
This is a distraction. Wait.
Wait.
Oh, it will be a distraction. Also, where you cap, don't distract us.
Wait.
Choose the general.
Choose the general
You have gone with general distraction now. Should be happy now.
Also, so your cap is actually a distraction because the fine boy now came out.
Sir, you see, even up to now, I'm still struggling to connect with you people because of the bad government with bad network. You see, so which
okay, can I make a suggestion, Mr. Paul? Can I make a suggestion? Can I humbly request that you also take off your cap to maybe it will
no, this is my protest week. My protest week is for protest.
Is that a week? That is what SARS has been looking for. If you have that kind of week, you are in problem already.
I'm already. Sir, I've been in problem. Okay. I've been in problem since. We have been in problem since. So this one is not new. We're ready for them tomorrow.
You people to continue your show. We have other money talks to go and talk about.
Now wow.
Wait. Before you go,
this guy keep calling me brother AY. Are we in assembly?
Are you in charismatic meeting also? Are you in fellowship?
AY want to say something.
Which one is brother AY? I posted this one today.
Also.
Yes.
Anyway, we want to tell you something before we leave. Before you leave, sorry. We want to say thank you for everything you have been doing. However, I want to define what an elder is.
Yes.
For your post that they will say, an elder when you support us, then we will support.
Yes.
So an elder is somebody like you, and that is a person ordained by the youth. An elder is not by age. An elder, he fights for the youth. An elder, he carry youth matter for his head. Like you will go for the protests. You will employ the youth.
You will tweet about the protest. You will Facebook the protest. You WhatsApp the protest. You Instagram the protest. You are live showing now.
3 weeks ago, you've been asking us on this live show, what do we do? When will the youth come together? How can we harness the crowd of the youth?
Exactly.
Not knowing that within the twinkle of 1 week, the youth will be out on the streets demanding for their rights to be listened to and respected by the government of Nigeria. So for that one, on behalf of the youth online, because now online we dey here for Canada, we want to say thank you. Now elder you be.
Yes.
Remember a few months ago we said if anybody come for you, now then you go know say you get AY soldiers.
Remember that time?
Now then you go know. Vaccine is small. So we have what to say thank you.
Yes. Come on, technically, thank you.
We don't know who the Democratic Party bill, not be that one we bill.
Can I say this before bros go? Let me say this before bros go. Bros. Hello, bros.
I'm there with you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We went for protest. My friend went with his girlfriend. Up till now, I never seen his girlfriend. Somebody just his girlfriend for protest, carry go. So tomorrow now we are going to look for the girlfriend for protest.
Mr. Paul is back.
Mr. Paul don't come. Chooks, do you have anything to say before they go and do money talks?
Before they go, I want to really remind bros of something when I talk, because also they call you brother. Common sense people, they call you elder. I want to make this video, they follow them. The way they call you brother, I think they your house, so in get plan. I tell you now, when they want hustle you, they will call you brother. When they want impeach you, they will call you elder. And this is your young age now, they will call you elder. It means that you are 8 years old.
This is your first time for this show. Don't try him.
Please, see, you people should stop this whole thing within yourselves. We are good.
Please don't mind this. Continue with the money.
On the lighter side, before we go on the lighter side, somebody they asked me also where is Dengue? I don't know that one. No, whether that one go EndSARS, we don't know. She's fine. She's fine. I feel like she's fine. I feel like she's fine right now. She's fine. I feel like. It's fine. All right.
But really, it's not good that we have Ozo and we will say nothing about that matter. In 1 minute, can Ozo just rest? Can you just give us a word?
It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. Off your mic. Off your mic. It's okay. Off your mic.
It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay.
It's okay.
All right. Okay, more enjoy the show.
Thanks, Ozo. Bye.
Choose the general you like.
Wow. He like too much gist. Yes, he freeze. And he gist freezer.
So, I want to confirm the matter. Okay, so more go back to our Mr. Paul. In the one instance, Mr. Paul, calm down for this your next explanation. No put the country into war.
Don't be joking.
We know.
Yeah.
If you not use
tomorrow now,
they go know your inside plan. This is what they want you to say. They want to see this side of you, but no give them. We're gonna do yoga. We go enter.
Re-strategize, you know.
Because if you give them, you go put your mind now for the night things now. They go plan. You know, we don't want that. You know.
See. Now before would they say what you want to do our mind, now would they talk them out? Would they write letter? I'm not about the write letter, give people say would they call rob you? They know they tell you say that they write down. So now I'll prepare, because then they're ready for you. You don't know the oh, wow. You never know till they happen. Those people that go, yeah, what do?
I want to say if anybody they watch this show when they close to our leaders, them may they help us advise them.
Yeah.
Our leaders, if anybody they watch us now when they close to them. Yeah, because some people they when be SA, PA to Oga, then they watch this show so they can see us.
Very
you know, if you get small, we feed the streets. You feed the near Oga.
Inside
your own protest, you know, be to join us for streets. You don't be to say that your Oga the truth. Because it looks like people around the power don't tell them the truth. I did see some feedback from people when they inside power. I'm like, who they advise these people? So if you get close to all those Oga them or Madam them, help us tell them the truth. When they know the reality. So that they will come up with good ideas and good decisions. You know, our own protest this street, your own feed be as you deal with that Oga so. It is very important. And if any chance one again to communicate this information, I go communicate and where.
Yes.
If you didn't hear person, tell them the truth, tell them how it did.
Yes.
You know, I think I get to just say that, you know, for somebody that is
common sense just a flow for Chuk's mouth.
More generalistic. Choose the general. The general with common sense.
See, man, they always shoes they talk. Shoes just they do politics. May they talk all those issues. No, don't worry. See, the TBC, may they do the cool side. At least for family, not everybody go quiet. Some go day way rugged, some day way quiet. So may they the quiet side.
No, Mr. Boy, you know what? No, wait, not say what. No, hold on. Hold on. They worry. We went there, Abuja. We they practically wake up by the left when you go buy something. By the left hand side, you will see essay to minister. You go here, you'll see essay to president. For this Abuja, we put them. So they hear us, they know what we do. They don't follow us join streets. But they near that president, tell us the truth. They near that minister, they near IG. So Abuja here, IG minister, they will see them, they work out for road normally. People are their PA. Yeah. So those people don't join us for street, but they don't tell them the truth. That's my point.
See, these people, they man. Let me tell you, the fact is this. I understand what you are saying, but let me tell you, they know they hear. If they hear, their daughters no go come social media, they can't talk, say EndSARS. Who near them pass? Not be their children.
Not necessarily.
How can Buhari daughter they come Twitter, they say EndSARS, or Sibajo daughter they come EndSARS? Who is closer to the father most? They know they hear, bro. They know they hear until they want travel go. They want travel go Europe. Go do one thing. We say they reach airport. See say they would all hold the private jet hold land down.
Mr. Bob,
when they don't deal with it for 2 weeks, they don't send you.
Mr. Bob, don't vex this night.
We go.
No.
We go take short break. Make we take short break. Make we go relax.
It's the AY Show.
In case you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Acapella. I speak the truth. I fear nobody. This Nigeria would already die waiting me. Everything is confusing. They promise us change. Immediately they enter, they change promise. Buhari will tell us say they can't find cheap workers we lost. Along the line, Buhari lost. How can you say you dey promise Ghana? Say you go help them fight corruption. Wait till they fight their temptation. You don't fight our own finish. Come back. I hope you know that under this Buhari era, everything is now expensive. Eraser is now 18 naira. You can't afford to make mistake. It's expensive. So you look the way you do things. Have you noticed that every time you travel abroad, it be like say you go the future. When you come back, it be like you come to the past. You can't be like present when they shuttle between past and future. What's going on? Have you realized that everything they do, they don't carry us along anymore? Those days for Nigeria to grow, you were being carried along. Everything we do, they were telling you that you were part of the whole system. How many of us remember that song? Me, I like my country. How do they feel now? How can a sitting governor use 520 million mold Jacob Zuma statue? How much is the real Jacob Zuma? A man that cannot pronounce beginning in the beginning, the beginning. Now that man I tell you say for this life, the beginning is always hard. And so Africa, we need to do better. Africans are the only people who will ignore a crime and protect the criminal, so long as it's from their tribe and religion. Once you say this person is a thief, they say, leave him, now a thief. You thief your own. Everybody is confused. They put people that cannot represent us. See, go all over the world. Things are going to the next level. Switzerland just developed a plane. They call it the solar impulse plane. The plane, no, they fly with gas, they fly with sun. Google them. They don't test run too. They fly successfully. The other day, our Minister for Science and Technology said 2 years from now, Nigeria is going to produce pencil. Which person attention won't draw? People have gone to the next level. Would they produce pencil? Now God I take back our government. May they don't bring that plane come here. You know, so long in Nigeria, sun they shine for me, rain they fall for it. As they take off, signal go there. Once they reach or no signal. Even politicians no go approve and because that time to kill them no go hard. All we need to do now to employ herbalists so but wait make them take off. As they take off, oh yeah, draw in. Enjoy the rest of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
It's the AY Show. AY Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Mr. Paul and Chicks.
Imagine person
I
like
say go play Mr. Paul comedy performance now, so I go calm down.
imagine Acapella they perform now. Not be better job they do. Yeah. Tomorrow he dress well now. Police must stop him. You understand? So these guys are not. These guys, man. First of all of us they talk say we blame them, we blame the government for not paying them well. That is why they are carrying all those, they are doing all those things. Who did they pay well for this country? Who did they pay well? True. Nobody did they pay well. So they are criminals. They are just criminals. They are out to live life that they don't work for. Yeah? You cannot tag every young man.
Mr. Bobby, I ask you a question when I asked them, bro, say why. If you be ID or president, now what you go do?
For this police,
what things when you go do? What things when you go do? How will you address these protesters?
Yes.
These protesters, fine. first of all, to calm the tension, and because tension is everywhere. To calm the tension, I'll first of all just scrap this SARS of 18 first.
Number
You get?
one.
We have our policemen. Yes, that section, I'll scrap it first. Then, secondly, because like I was telling somebody, you can't just go into training instantly. Training of these guys should be like at least the lowest time for them to be trained is 1 year.
Yes.
Like if they want to really go into training, like train them and tell them bring experts from other countries to come and train them. At least 1 year minimum, you get. So definitely, if we are talking about reform, it's going to take us 2 to 3 years to have them reformed. You get. But for now, the way it is, when I have them scrap, then there will be general sensitization to all the public, to the publics, you understand, that these guys, number two, the next thing I will do is to tell the policemen, because we need to be doing advert for these police people. Know your police person. Like when I mean advert, like
okay, EndSARS and know your police people.
Then number 3 now, what's the number 3 point?
Like we didn't just tell them to stop EndSARS like we say it with our mouth. We are saying like the president commander, anybody with picture, anything, let him come out and say it. I will come out and say that.
Okay.
Report it, will hold the person. You understand? Because this is why they will be saying it. Then thirdly, that's my second. Then thirdly, I will start rebuilding police stations. The police stations then.
Nice.
Or where they are staying. Let me start with that. Renovating where they are staying. And this state policing of 18, I still support it. I still support state policing.
That's a good one.
Okay. Yeah. So if you leave me, I'll tell you they should do state. You cannot be taking instruction from state. You want to do something in the state, you take instruction from federal. That's too far. That's too far. Let's have state policing. Let them be autonomous. Let them have their right to operate in the state.
Centralized police system in Nigeria. You want it state by state. Okay.
So I know the question, Sha, because we didn't ask the president direct like this. He did think before.
I say if you are the president, what would you do? Exactly. You your own.
Hey, so even if I didn't answer to your satisfaction, it's because I'm not in the position. Because if I'm in that position, I should be preparing for this kind of question.
Satisfaction.
I think you are overthinking.
No, overthink it. You are doing it.
I think you are overthinking it, Mr. But the essence of Chief the General asking you this question, this is a platform.
Yeah.
It is going to stay forever and ever, and the videos are going to
be on record that Mr. Paul said this.
Exactly. It's an opportunity for you as an individual, see yourself in that position and air your own advice based on what I would do if I were so president. You don't have to think about whether
do you know why I won't put myself in that position? Because I'm not in that position. I'm not earning the salary he's earning now. So not put me for that position.
It's not okay, we're not gonna put you for
but I like the fact all of us know what we want, the young people. I know say Mr. Paul to know what you want to. All of us know what we want. Both the one we write out and the one we do our mind. When I asked Mr. Paul if he president what he could do, I don't mean to set exam. I don't mean to get you to think difficult things. I wanted to just exactly know, as I said before, maybe not because we're a little bit far. This president, this governor, this IG, they hear us, they see all these things, they watch all these kind of things. So it's also good to hear any platform you have to say what we are still saying, like you said now. We will still say it. I think I like the part when you talk, say this EndSARS and turn to SWAT. I mean, SWAT, I mean, I'm waiting. It's too quick. I like that point that you make, say, to rehabilitate the system, to reform the system, to train them, to not be waiting they do for 2 months, not be 3 months, not be they come and they go. You know, because yeah, so I think I like that point very strongly. I've been not thinking before. Not the way you know.
I think one thing we've not done throughout this show is to actually recognize people that have died,
their lives.
that have lost their lives.
I was about to go there too. Yeah.
So we take 1 minute of silence. So President ABC, we get picture of all the people.
So please let's take a moment of silence.
I will put the timer now. For the people when they are not on TV now, please, you can write RIP. If you know anybody for here, they mention their name.
Yes.
For the next 1 minute, we go mute our microphone.
You know they reach 1 minute for Nigeria.
1 minute, Mr. Paul. We are changing the Nigerian narrative.
Exactly, please.
1 minute. So we are starting now. My phone not pushing for screen. 3, 2, 1, 1 minute.
We pray that their gentle souls will rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
It be like UK time long past our own.
This is Canada. It's from Mr. Paul.
When we say the common sense is that when we say one thing, we mean
now 1 minute. I was
we have actually put it on our phone.
I took it up already.
The timer. So
The way Mr. Paul body they hot. 1 minute so long.
Leave this background for Nigeria. This is a new Nigeria. 1 minute means 1 minute. Yes, so I'm happy it. I rest them more.
Thank you. So
yes,
we will be.
Let me tell you, when we started, I made mention that we were just pushing. We're using SARS as a beginner. You get, because Nigeria before now, I always tell people that the time is coming, we'll be tired of all these things. And we are like, Nigeria is like a time bomb and it will explode. The explosion, now it starts small soon. So those guys that are bent on eating our money, a time is coming, we'll call for them. We'll call, because in Delta State, not be Hausa man, they rule us.
Yeah, so right now, sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Paul. So right now, there are people when they need to come and also air their opinion. So
we'll take
small break and then we'll bring the people live and behind
so that they should go talk their own because they won't finish us for you.
So we have a short break and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
My break short.
It's the AY show.
When I come Lagos,
it's the AY show.
When I come Lagos, not surprising, light there everywhere bright. Jesus, the thing shocked me. Can't worry. For now, we get issue of light. Not be saying we don't get light for, but we just get one issue. So everywhere dark. The whole place dark reach to the extent. Even armed robber self, they know they see where to rob again. Armed robber fit just come area like 5 armed robber they come our area everywhere dark. So the leader, now only one whole gun among them. With the leader, now they from whole gun. All of a sudden, from darkness, now you see one person. Then the guy say, "Who run just now?" He said, "Nah, Ejiro, go my back. No, sir, no, they see you, man. No go shoot our man. Come my back. So Ejiro, they call holy shoulder like people they do. Put your hand on your labor back where they go rob. So the person they go rob, he not get light. They come say, "Oga." Now he say, "Who be that?" I say, "Who be armed robber?" I say, "Hey, what happen? You not get light?" He say, "No." You not get generator? He say, "No." Oh yeah, what happen? Why you not? He say he get generator, but before it don't finish. So you I won't cut to rob you. Now the man say no. So the armed robber comes and they call the thing with him. One of his neighbor with the vest for since. Now the guy go on generator. So he can't take the light face the compound. So the light can't face the compound now. So the armed robber now, they say how they want to rob this man. So they don't see the compound. One of the armed robbers just jump. Now the man wake, he says, stop there. The man get dog. Me, I not jump for this side. Go the other side. Go jump for the. Now they go rob the man. As a robber, 10,000 naira, very small money. As a robber, for that guy, they have to go help the guy. So go give the guy 2,000. The man called the vet. Say, how they say for all the generator we on 2,000. My brother, the one they tell now they call start fight to. The owner of the house come know say now that family now they fight against a family. From there now the papa of the now go hear rubbish. Not say now they listen to rubbish. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Anything I talk, make you talk out again. It's the AY Show. AY Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Welcome
Thank you for showing comedy break.
Mr. Paul, are you coming?
Mr. Paul, another person is coming
online now. We know this side of people never.
But I see mention one of our problem, which is light. I mentioned one of our problem, which is light.
21 Forever is coming online now.
Of the UK time zone.
So can we have 21 Forever, aka Auntie Susan? Hello, Auntie.
Hi people, hi people, hi people. In it. Anyway, Mr. Paul, have you calmed down? Mr. Paul, have you calmed down? Have you calmed down? Hey. No, Mr. Paul, I understand Mr. Paul's pain because I'm in the UK. Yeah, I've been here for a very long time with my family, and you know, like you say, you travel around the world. You're looking at Nigeria. Why is Nigeria the way it is? We have so much natural resources. We have human resources. We are so rich, but yet so poor. The leaders come out here, like our president was in London, my country, really, most of his tenure, the first 4 years. Don't they see? They come and buy properties here, be posing. Nigeria is looking like a place from the before Christ, BC. So there's no lights, there's no good roads. It's true. And it's so painful. Healthcare, zero. So much to be done. The police brutality, like Mr. Paul said, is just the start. Because really, there's so much that we need to reconstruct Nigeria.
Very true.
Why can't Nigeria look like Dubai? Why can't we have oil? We have oil. We have crops, good land. We have good weather. To me, Nigeria is blessed. Like we are so blessed.
Yes.
Why should only the few have all the money?
Yes.
Like Mr. Paul said, minimum pay is 30. In fact, I wrote it down, 30,000. Can 30,000 buy a bag of rice?
No.
It's ridiculous.
And it'll be because of everything.
So for me, in fact, there are too many things about the SARS. That's a different story. But for me, it starts from the top. All the salary should be slashed by 1,000,000%. Seriously. All the money should be invested. Look at, and then again, Mr. Paul said something about state police. Me and my husband always talk about politics all the time. And my husband just mentioned it this evening that the state should own the police, not the federal government.
Yes.
In fact, the points are too many. I'm only talking about Nigeria, and I live in London, and it's even paining me. And I'm so happy that the youths are out there. Because the power belongs to the people. Yes. We're all in unity. We're all fighting for the same thing. We want fairness. We want justice. We want justice for all. How can policemen? I have people on my page, a police lady. She's begging for money all the time because their pay is rubbish. And she and her husband are police people. They can't even train their children. Feed. The money is not even enough. How much is a bag of rice? They're saying it's 44,000. Then somebody whose minimum wage is 30,000. People are earning 10,000. I do it on my page a lot. They will say, "Ma, even 10,000 they're getting." How can anybody live on 30,000 naira a day? Seriously, even 30,000 naira a day. What is that? In this millennium, 21st century, then Nigeria, we don't have light. We don't have light. We're using generator for what? For what? In this 21st century, which country doesn't have light in this world? Please tell me. In this world, which country in this world does not have light? How can a rich country like Nigeria in the 21st century not have light? You think they pay me? Come on, try.
Police station, no light. Police station, no light. Police station. Hospital use candle. Hospital use candle in their labor room. Hospital use candle.
Can you
in their
imagine
labor room.
what of surgery? People undergoing surgery, you know, all sorts. And the thing about it is that all of us are here in this Oyibo land. It's not as if everybody wants to be here. We want to be back home. That is the reality. Why would I not? My children, I want to bring them to Nigeria and feel safe. Why would I bring my children? Okay, if my children have dreads, Mr. Paul, this your wig now, wow, If my children have dreads or this Mr. Paul's wig, then one policeman will be disturbing my child for what? You understand? They have a tattoo. Not that my children have that, or they don't have tattoo, they don't have
even if
that's what I'm saying. No, even if so, they'll come and be harassed. There's no freedom of expression, no freedom of speech, no accountability. And because in our country, and also because in our country, like Mr. Paul said, everybody has been keeping quiet for a long time. There's no accountability. There's no accountability. There's no free press. So the leaders do anything they like and think they get away with it. So the police too have been doing anything they like and getting away with nonsense. Exactly. So for me, the EndSARS is definitely a start. Yes. So thank God for the EndSARS, but there's so much more. Nigeria needs like reconstruction from the top to the bottom. A new constitution. There's lawlessness. We need to be enforced law. Things need to be in order. Nigeria needs to be. The whole system needs to be reconstructed from top to bottom, and also for 2023 or whenever the election is going to be, we can see people power. We can see the youth coming out, and I was saying it yesterday to one of my followers. I said, look, next time, all of us, even me, I'm coming to Nigeria to vote. 2023, I don't know who is going to be our leader, but if we do the same thing, and we have if we do the same thing where we have the voting, the polling booths, or we have a big hall where people are voting, that's how they do it in the UK. Everybody will stay there from morning till night. They'll be counting. We are seeing the votes. There is no reading. We are there calculating the thing. Every polling booth, everybody will be out there fighting because this rigging is enough. Whoever we vote for, that is the person that is going to be in power. Not that every state, the nonsense will be happening. They are putting papers, adding any nonsense person will be the leader of Nigeria or wherever. So for me, a lot needs to be done. And also, that's our system of House of Reps, Senate. I don't know. To me, all the powers, like American style, where the states will have their powers. Exactly. Everything should be decentralized. So, but in all honesty, of power, but to be honest with you, Nigeria has a long way to go for this system and everything to take place. We have a long way to go, but the power is with the people. We are not stupid. We are so intelligent. We are hardworking. We are resilient, and I believe in a better Nigeria. So Nigeria, reform Nigeria, EndSARS, reform the police, reform everything. Look at where the police are living. It's like as if it's Beirut, war zone. Who can live in that kind of nonsense accommodation? You understand? So for me, in Nigeria, we have a long way to go, but I want fairness. I want justice. Look at our educational system. People are sending their children abroad because of education. Teachers are sleeping with girls for results. All sorts of nonsense happening. Immorality level is moral values are zero. All sorts of abuse of social services we don't have, hospitals we don't have, good roads we don't have. How can you be living in a mansion? You have your Rolls Royce and your nonsense Bentley or whatever. The roads are bad. People around you are poor. The poverty level in Nigeria is too much. I'm coming to run for president, presidency, Jerry. I'm coming to Nigeria. No, I'm for the people. It's not about showing how your big cars, your 100 watches, designer watches, people are starving, people cannot eat. You're showing us your 20 or 30 expensive cars. People are hungry. People are starving. I want fairness for all. We have good oil. That oil in our land can give everybody houses, can give everybody cars. That oil in our land can do so much. Why would one person have 10 houses? 100 cars. Then
true.
one person, people cannot eat. People cannot even eat one square meal. I'm so upset. Oh my God.
Let me say this.
Anyway.
Calm down.
No, let me say this. Let me say this. See, it's like you people don't really understand what this thing we are talking about. See, there is no development in any country where we want, and there's no place where we want development or we want to take over power and rule well when there won't be loss of life. If we are not ready to die for this cause, I'm telling you, this thing cannot achieve.
I agree 100%.
We need to make another caller to come in to end
we'll be bringing more people.
points. Yeah,
we'll be bringing more people.
Because many people are backstage.
Mr. Felix, we're seeing you backstage. I hope you're ready.
Next, you
Mr.
have
Felix
to tell us what you want.
And Susan has spoken
from this
movie.
Have I finished? Have I finished? Mr. Paul, I dey hail you, Jerry. You're the man. You're the man. You're the man. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. God bless the youths.
Amen.
I'm so happy that they've come out. We are ready for change. Change Nigeria, reform Nigeria, even if it takes another 50 years. But I want to be able to bring my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren to Nigeria, and to be proud and to be happy that. And are we going to die in Obodo Igbo? Are we going to die here? No.
It will happen. Let me tell you something before we bring the next caller. Let me tell you why we believe everything is going to happen. Because about 3 weeks ago, remember that Bros AY put out a show about what do the youth want, right? People started progressing from there. Did we ever know that there was going to be this movement?
We did not know.
So we need to believe in the movement.
And we must be optimistic
Let
about
us be optimistic. It's going to happen. 60 years has brought this. It will take a long time to reform. But you know the hardest thing in life for change is to start. We've started with the hardest thing, which is the change, and we are going to continue. How we are going to
we don't know,
but we will achieve it.
We'll continue. Roger that, Auntie.
Yes. So
with common sense, we can achieve anything. With common sense, we can achieve anything.
And
I love you guys.
With force, we achieve it.
Yes.
With force, we achieve it.
Yes,
Mr. Paul.
Mr. Paul, now you talk about
all join. We're taking the next caller. All join. Yes.
Yes,
so who's coming in? Mr. Felix. So
bonjour, Felix. We're not hearing you. Put on your microphone.
Is it connected?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Paul, you don't kill me with your joke, honestly. But to be frank, this is not joking matter. I want to be very clear. Last one is that I really want to say something. Like tear came out of my eyes. It was this SARS that killed my elder brother.
Oh.
When I say it like this, I feel like crying. They killed my elder brother and they named him an armed robber. And they seized his corpse. They refused to give us his corpse. You know, and that is not enough. One day I was with my father in front of our house. They came and picked me and my father. And my father, that was the first time I saw my father smoke cigarette inside cell. I don't forget it. And I'm waiting for one day to pay these people, not pay them back, but unfortunately, most of them are dead. And I wish I'm in Nigeria to be a part of this program. I've been agitating for this change, but some of my friends said it's not possible. And I'm very proud. I'm very proud to see what happened. And I want to thank all our celebrities, all the group, all the celebrities, all the people that came out. I'm watching it all through. I say, God, this is handwork of God.
Yes.
I'm very, very proud. I'm very proud of us. Papa. J'écoute pas. Parfait. J'écoute, c'est bon. It's really very touching when this issue came up, and I'm very, very proud of my youth today. I said it, and I still believe in Nigerian. I still believe so much in Nigeria. And I want to say here, let the soul of the departed ones rest in peace. But I want them to know also that we don't get freedom without people dying. It is normal, but who is going to be the victim? People will still die. We are just starting. We are just starting. I mind nothing to come. Me, I'm ready to leave Canada and come Nigeria. I still love my country. I still want to do. I work very hard but I have a home. I still want to live in my country. So my suggestion to the government, these are my suggestion to the government. One, as Paul said, they need to have state police. That is number one. There's no negotiation. Let them stop control. You know, I've worked with government when I was in Nigeria. I've worked with this politician when I was too ignorant. I don't know. I've worked with politicians. I've seen what they use these police people to do. They give ammunition. The same police people give ammunition to politicians. The same police people plan the waste or all those things. So, and it's controlled by the federal. All these things are controlled. This Buhari that is talking there, I worked for him. I was the zonal coordinator of Buhari campaign in 2006. I was the zonal coordinator. I controlled 3 regions for Buhari, for that man called Buhari. When I was in Nigeria, it was when he lost the election, I left the country. He was promising this and that and that and this. At the end of the day, it do nothing. That was in AMPP. It was in AMPP. So what I prefer, let there be state police. Let the state command police control the affair. That is number one. Number two, let them dissolve Federal House of Rep. They have no job. Federal House of Rep have no job. Let them transfer the obligation to the senators and return some part of the work to the state assemblies because they deliberate on state matters. Let the matters come to the state assembly and give the report to the Senate. Let the Senate now pass the bill. What are they eating money from those House of Rep? That will realize Nigeria billions of dollars. So that is number two. Number three, they have to cut their salary. Yes, they will say, how are they going to do this? Anybody that becomes the president of a country have what they call power. He has the power to say anything. At the end of the day, he have the power to change constitution. President have the power to stand up today and say, I dissolve the constitution of this country. He has the power to decide it. Let him decide to cut off the salaries. These people are eating a lot of money. The senator, the house, I'm not against people to be paid salary, but the money they are paying them, Nigeria don't have the capability to take that money to pay senators and federal house of rep. We don't have that resources. They need to put it.
They are irresponsible. The allowances are irresponsible. Allowances. What is wardrobe allowance? What is newspaper allowance? What does that even mean?
Those things doesn't mean anything. So that is my suggestion. The president should give order and reduce their salary. I made 2 points. One, they should resign all federal house of rep and use senators. Return the cases of federal house of rep to the state house of assembly. Let them handle it and turn it over to the senators. It's the same job they are playing. Let them have work. They are not doing anything. They're just there. Number two, I said it before. Let them remove all the police escort from these people so that they can be able to give accountability. That is another thing. Finally, you see the police force. I heard the board ask 4 questions. What are they going to do? It's very simple. One, increase the police salary. Their salary need to be increased. Minimum. Not only police. I want to say this. Not only police. People that work in health sector. Our teachers. Public water. Our teachers. These people need to be paid. It's because we have corruption in education system. Because they are not well paid. The police, the force, the armies. These people need to be paid at least 200,000 upwards. And they need to have a health plan. They don't have a health plan for those people. They don't have health plan. Their children don't have any guarantee for future. They don't have any plan for their children. A policeman must not live in the barrack, and our barrack need to be reformed. Another thing is that police people don't need to carry AK-47 to work on the street. AK-47 comes out when there are issues. The police is our friend. They need to address people. There was a time. Sorry, I have fought with the police. There was a time, sorry to say it, when I was in Nigeria, the people, they thought they have power and they called police for me. I refused the arrest. I told them that in the constitution, it is being written that police invite. Then I know Onovo as the AIG was a friend to my godfather. I said that the police invite people. That was in the constitution. I commit no crime. You invite me, I come. It's when I refuse to come, you will come and arrest me. You don't force arrest on me. Do you know that the area commander have to send troop? More than 6 cars in my street. They battered my hand with baton and they were shooting in my street. What did I do? There was no offense. Just that the man that called them have power. I refused the arrest. At the end of the day, the street was gathered. Just what happened? There was riot. So I just want to cut the story short. So for me, I believe that they need to increase their salary. Reforming, they are talking. This one, they don't swap. You can't do swap in one day. That thing is rubbish.
Yeah.
It's rubbish. There's nothing like swap. They should dissolve them completely and now take them back to the barrack. Check their mental, if they are okay, if they are ready to work. Those people have drink ogogoro, smoke inside. Their brains are not working. And some of those people need to be retired. They don't supposed to be there anymore. They need to retire. They need to be called back. And another thing I want to say to this, let the state government start paying their senators and the House of Assemblies, not federal money. They should start paying from the local. So like Delta can pay senator 10,000 and Lagos will be paying 20,000. It depends from what you generate from your resources. That will determine what you pay.
Yes,
so the people will have responsibilities. So if we are talking of reform, we are not talking only about SARS people, but my suggestion is that they should increase their salary, they should renovate police stations, and also their living allowances for their children allowances. They need to take care of these people. Look at where they are staying. Those things I saw. I vomited when I was watching it. I vomit. I was even as I'm talking. I vomit. So these are the things that.
Do you know policemen going on checkpoint? They are going there on target to meet target for their DPO. DPO will tell them you are coming back. You are coming back with 300,000 naira. So what do you expect them to do when they come out? They will come out and arrest anybody.
What I'm saying again is that these police people, they say their brains are not working. Their brains are working. They know the good from the right, from the right from the good. They know all those things. The thing is that the system are corrupt. The system is totally corrupt. And for us to amend this, the only person that can change this view is the president. Anything we are talking here, the senators cannot do anything. The police commissioner cannot do anything. The person that have the power to take this bull by the horn and sign the bill with or without the senators is the president. He has the power of incumbency to decide. He can answer the question when he must have resigned. But right now, he has the power to do that. So these are the areas. Yes, you need to force into power. If not, all this grammar we are talking, and this thing for me, if they say let us stop this protest, I don't agree in stopping protest.
More people.
I don't agree. I'm going to stop. Yes, I'm going to stop. I don't believe in stopping the process, the protest. I want the protest to continue. Let the protest continue until we have proof, until there are evidence, until there are proof of what they have said. We must see it. And that is the only way that we can say, okay, let us go back. I think let me allow other people to give their suggestions.
We really appreciate you for this talk. We really appreciate you.
You're amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
The soul of your brother continue to rest in peace.
Amen.
His death is being avenged with this protest. So nothing is.
I believe so.
We will be online doing our parts. We will be donating. We'll be donating to the Nigerian people back home, aiding the movement.
Signing the
here in Toronto, we have our own match coming on Sunday, so we'll be going on Sunday too because they must hear our voice. If they don't hear people for Nigeria, they will hear the ones international.
Exactly.
All right. That is for sure. That is for sure. Thank you very much. My brother Avis, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please, Avis, show.
Who is next on the list? Dr. Barry. You have to open your mic. It's echoing.
It's echoing. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's nice now. Yes.
Well done, my sisters. So common sense sisters. I'm Mr. Paul. God bless you. I salute you. Are trying. God bless everybody out there. This is a good one. In fact, I'm coming the way I'm looking since how many days. I've been protesting in my own little way. It's not nice what they are doing to us. It's not nice. But I thank God the youth, the mumu, like I said in my write-up, the mumu don't end. I heard so many people saying that we don't wake up from our sleep. Because so many names calling the youth, people who go to school, graduate, you cannot even, if you are even trying to do what you know best, they will still harass you. If you have case, nobody to fight for you. If you don't even know somebody, nobody will help you. You must have who you know first in the system to help you. And these people, they travel, the painful thing, they come to UK, come to America, Canada, so many places. They see this good thing happening. They see everything, but they will go back to Nigeria. They will close their eyes and see. They don't know what they saw there. When it's time for relaxation, they will go abroad. Bring this thing back to Nigeria, no way. Okay, see, this riot has been taking place now. For me, the president did not do well at all. I'm not afraid to say it. My name is Mrs. Pamela Azani. People are rioting. You have children, you have youth, you have relations. Come out as our father, talk to us. Tell us this is what is being done. The IG will say, from SARS to SWAT. What is SWAT? We know SWAT already. We are not illiterate. This is not, you cannot just tell us overnight that, okay, they are changing it to SWAT. No, it's not done. It's not done that way. As if you are dealing with fools. It's very insulting. As if you are dealing with fools. Do things in the right way. People want this. Table things. Tell them this is what we are doing. Carry people along. When you carry people along, people will listen to you. Inside now, you want to bring now. Okay, where did those people come from? That are saying, we want SARS. We want SARS. Whether you like it or not, somebody is paying them money.
Exactly.
Somebody is paying them to do it, to do that. Somebody is paying them. Overnight, you want SARS. So much killing in the north, so much things happening in the north. You want SARS. All those people wearing uniform like how can you say we want SARS overnight? So the people all everywhere in Nigeria are saying we don't want SARS, so we don't know what is happening. Are we fools? We are not fools. It's so heartbreaking seeing things like this happening. So many things, like Mommy Sam Kelly said, yes, all these things cannot happen overnight, but it's really saying the truth. Yes. It's really saying the truth. I go with Mr. Paul. I know we are being this, we don't want to really say it as it is, but I go with Mr. Paul. For us to take in fact, this has to go wrong, this has to happen for us to get results.
We know.
This has to happen so that we are trying to want to be civil about it.
What I'm telling you, people, we will go as far as burning refinery. We push fire for it.
I went to Unidon.
We have what?
I went to Unidon. Unidon those days. We know. Common sense. I understand what
only you don't want to say that this common sense anything we are doing. It's strategic thing. Let me tell you something. People that don't want to leave, if they can get you or get you to talk everything in your mind, you give them.
Then they know the plan. What's the point?
You cannot give them what they want.
You don't know what they're planning. You might think you know, but you don't know.
We have to confuse them.
They're not the one that told us. You confuse them.
You have to confuse. They don't know where it will be coming from, but it will be coming. Maybe they say that they are leaderless. Now you see what they are looking for. Now they are looking for who is the leader in the movement. No leader, so nobody to do. So they want to do us yogo. We're going to do them yaga. But we're not going to tell them how we want to do them.
Yes.
We not tell them how. Just like this
protest start. Nobody knows. When they close road for Lagos, they close all the. I don't know where Lagos, where they close, but they close those places. They don't know. Everybody wake up, see say traffic day. Traffic day. Yes. So the way they don't know, that's not the way the youth go they carry and they go. Everybody go they surprise.
Exactly.
Oh wow, now surprise.
Now
they do.
And it will be moving.
When you go, you re-sanitize. Anybody that has come to speak out to tell you what they want to do, you will know how to plan against them.
Exactly. And another thing is that we have so much power. You know why? Because even though they decide not to cover them for local news or newspaper, social media,
even the CEO of Twitter has tweeted hashtag
CEO of Twitter.
If the owner of Twitter is for the Nigerian people that because he don't see the hashtag.
Unmute your mic, Dr. Pamela. I think you muted it by mistake.
You know what else? So Mr. Paul, no worry. Now small by small, now stake it. Now stake it they climb. We know what people they on number 5.
Yes. God will help us. We thank God for what is going on. Now victory will be ours at last in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Auntie. Thank you. Who is next? Come and say hello to me and stuff. Hi, Ruby. Ruby, are you driving? Please, back. Are you driving? Please, back.
I'll pull over. Don't worry. I'll pull over now.
Safety first.
Yeah, I'll pull over.
Mr. Paul, you are still driving.
We can hear you. Not shock us. They drive. Not shock
us. You back now.
I'll pull over.
Okay.
Welcome.
I'll do that. Now, well done. At least I don't have to say I get country. Because before I don't get country.
I
tell you now. I did Austin, Texas, the capital of Texas. Now.
Howdy.
We don't want the sun, but we're done.
No, Allah. I was saying, SARS now made me come here. Let me say I like your. SARS made me come here. You get one time when I want go, I dey go church. I dress like gentleman, wear tie. Knock better coat for worry. These people pick me. I just pay rent finish. They say I be kidnapper. Why? Because I dey drive Camry. I carry my wife. Finish, so. And so they carry me, go Okere. Like play. I see myself for Okere.
Okere for worry.
And they tell you. I tell you. I see myself for Okere. Okay, what's going to happen now? They say I be kidnapper. I say this motor, they use and kidnap people which they say never take. So Okowa announce the number. I say I don't really enter. Okay, what's going to happen? They say my fine is 650,000. Now I'll take pay myself.
What? For crying
I play. I do okay. They tear my coat, put me for counter. What do I do? I say make a write this thing. What do they call that? Statement that they put for full scam. I say I'm not gonna write.
I'm not gonna finish the police.
I go school. Give me lawyer. I say, well, I go call lawyer. Other than my papa be governor. So they thought they don't use gun head. They knock on my shoulder, on my hand, my finger. I said, they not can join the desk. I said, okay, no problem. What do you want me to do now? I say, I go pay myself. I'm not committing any crime. They say, I lie you. And then we do, to cut long story short, I say, okay, I don't pay rent, I don't get money, I open my phone. My statement, it don't go, I think I get less than 30,000 naira from my account that time. They say, yeah, bring up. I say, okay. You know, I still go, okay, my wife take my ATM, go withdraw money. She withdraw money, come, they beg them. They're not secret, they collect 30. They say it still remains 35, 10%. Now they won't go collect now. Go organ of police, all of them come out that day, come with me for where they put me for counter for Okere. Now my first time to enter inside that place, I'd always pass there that time for worry. And that day now I say I can't get to borrow. I borrow finish, can't pay, I can't come out. All my clothes, everything where they tear, all my finger that time. I can't get weak clothes after that period because like I said, if you can't get small infections. And so I take come out. As I come out, I just tell my wife, say, me and Nigeria don't tear paper. I'm not getting any business with this stupid country. Country where not value human life. They see young person, they do, and they work for your company. For rig. So if they want to talk and say, show yourself, I get money, and they work, that they pay me well. Not my fault, say, I go find better work, get. No? I'm not just able to see they live flashy life, but you know that they do them.
Yeah.
No, SARS. They put kidnapping for they write statement for me. They are useless or collect this paper, go put them for file, make file, that they are white paper where be like carton. And then they put them to file, snap a picture. God said they will carry gun, give me, they put gun for front of my table. I get up, they push me down. Instead of snap me. I just imagine which kind of human being do this. All of they throw slippers, singlets, they smell. I should get long though.
But we don't start. Now we don't. They promise change before. Now we just start.
You know, say if that was small, if you won't start, they get called supporting. I don't know if now. I'm supporting with this one. When the main one go start, I just pray the fee controller because
when
people
they go start.
People they vex.
You know the power when the youth get when they don't know.
Hungry.
You know the power when the youth get when they don't know. They undermine us. They teach say
anytime when you want to, they tell you, shut up. If it's not picking, shut up. Now all this not picking, we don't come out and we want talk. Who go fish shut
Funny enough, now 1/10 of the youth now don't come out. 1/10.
Now let me say that
don't come out. So we never even start to come out.
Everybody never fit come and research. People go back, recoup their voices because people they lose voices. Then when other people they rest, others go there and they fight.
Because now we outnumber them.
This one are disorganized formation.
Exactly.
So they don't understand.
We fight for 5 agenda at the beginning.
You know.
I like them. I do well.
We happy saying that you know say you get country because Nigeria na our own. Yeah. Even if people share come out, we go come back because now our father, our mother.
Yes, so when my children come back now, they now look and say this boy too fresh. Now Yahoo. Oh, this guy too. I don't want that one. At least I go there. My man go reach drive for the go house.
Yes.
Now.
They need to restructure there. Now do it. Now do it. Man, not taking my time.
Texas, so make they share some, give us for Canada. They go for you.
Yeah.
Yes, so who is next on the list? Tracy. But who are you, my brother?
We know the year.
You mute.
So it be like say
I don't mute.
When I decide to the pick people we know the Nigeria on Abi.
But
okay.
Not me the country.
Mr. Paul. This your week. I too love him. Like today, give inspiration. Where?
Protest week.
Jesus, he give inspiration. He give inspiration. Anyway, make I just thank all the star will come out for this protest. All of them may not try. Because if they say me, they look up to God, not be say the thing. If when I see Bros AY come out, everybody come out. They don't say normally say the SARS could be harass them, but they come out because of the people. They come out because of everybody. Una come out that alone, una try. So for that alone, all the governors and the senators, they go understand. Say me, youth are not lazy. As it talk up, that now they don't wake up. When I say I see some certain things for social media, man, they sweet me. May una try. God bless you guys. I really appreciate it. At least now, every person mind will come down. First they come Nigeria anytime, any day. First go no say they are has stay safe now. I see one now that we want small girl. They see collect 20,000 naira for your hand. Man, I don't understand. This I say I don't just get. I don't even understand what they did. Thank God. I pray me they just the only thing I prefer they should just end it. They should just end it. Not be that way they just say because really as much just not be just get up one day, can't change things. Say we'll be fool. Nobody is a fool. Nobody, even this person, at least somebody is a fool. We understand things how they do now. You just be like, okay, you end it first year, some time ago. Again, it still come again. Then time will still come now, but they just do this one now because make the things okay, make them go rest. They don't say they don't go rest because now it's obvious that things are beginning to get changed. Changes so they come Niger.
Hey,
this one they see.
Absolutely.
To God.
Nigeria, you don't work. So we they act shamelessly. After all, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Man, I'm very proud and I'm very happy to see things happening like this. Mr. Paul, God bless you for everything. Well, I see the talk for years, so I see the pain.
Yes.
I see your pain. I see your grievance. I see everything, man. God bless you. But they calm down small.
From Lagos to Warri by road, you see 50 checkpoints. 50 checkpoints.
That's true. Down another thing. Go where. But anyway, still try calm down. Calm it down. Not the way be the president. Not the way start the thing.
Calm down and make us take this position. So we are tired of calming down.
Calming down. And the thing is really more justice. But let's just say we should continue to wait because this thing will be passed like this. It will pass like this. Now, if really president, on the normal note, sorry to use this thing out, but I'll say the truth. For this protest, even if say president not come, at least vice supposed to not come max.
Not true. Not true.
They
don't suppress vice now. They don't suppress now.
Now he suppress. We get vice.
Even if as you say president not still come max as it is now. Say okay, we not say sometimes protests when they go on for other country, you know. But somebody when they close to them, go come max, go address people. As it is now. Now I say this guy come out for Lagos.
One on one, any suspect you follow me fight. One on one. May drop it gun.
It not go happen. Normally, not go happen. Normally, not go be happen. No one. Okay, how come? Why they wonder? Why they go they carry gun for normal for waka?
Yeah, B.
Why they go they carry gun? For year.
But they don't go.
I never see for year. Because if you say small, like the only thing we don't say bass for year they owe. Now just small piece. That was only God know that this thing with that ability with inside. Now let God they know for year. Where they do Europe for my life. I never see that kind of thing happen. Because see, the only people I don't see they carry also say AK-47 now soldiers.
because because they're not doing it because of the mass.
That's the purpose now. There be war
heroes. Thank you. They're not doing it because of we, but they are doing it because in case of necessity happen for train station. That's why they are doing it. But you go see police. The SARS they don't even know their work. If the funny thing, if you ask one of those SARS now, say, what is the meaning of this your SARS? This is what they do. They don't know. I swear to God, most of them they don't know what they are doing. They don't
know the full meaning of SARS.
At all. They don't know. You ask them, okay, you call one now. You not gonna know one, but you don't know saying a SARS. They give and go. Now so you rich. Go there for a man that to oppress people. You don't even know what it be. You don't even know what they down to assassination. You don't even know what it be. You don't know the meaning. You don't just carry gun. It just come out. All I just preach as it's happening, made the changes. I've made your continue to change, go like this.
This is just the beginning. Nigeria don't wake up.
And this is true. That's not that one I know the truth. You get one thing where I see where one another country, Africa country puts say the day Nigeria start wake up. Now that day,
Professor Lumba or something.
Oh, okay. Now that day Africa and now true, and it's just starting. This 2020, fast a bit face. Say this year go rugged. It don't begin the rugged now. It's obvious that things are going to change. Freeze, yes, this year go rugged. It's obvious. Yeah, so they start now. They start. Things are going to change. That I'm not very, very happy to see that.
I think when they talk this change, when we say a good and positive change, because they promise us change. No, that change we not recognize.
No. You know this change you are saying. This change will see so. Now the youth they change them. Now the youth they change them now.
Change. When they specify the change.
Yes, now the youth they change them. Maybe 2023 we'll see us now youth will go protest. Now go vote for.
Amen. After all, leaders tomorrow.
Yes. Just when you talk and your sister, you say our father put on for online. Say I will go take put this thing. Now our youth go take come in for this. Okay, now you just come out. So don't say 2023. One of the youth will come out.
Amen.
If now so good like God bless our youth and will lead us.
Yes.
They're not competent. They're not competent. It's obvious. They're not rich again. They need to. We don't tire. Now let this Nigeria. Now senior. Now our president is senior. For France, yeah.
We don't want them again.
We don't want again. We don't want again. At least we don't try. We don't mostly try youth. Mostly see without changes go see day. We've tried at least. More no way. Process is called thank you. Come on, sister. Not too much. I know this. You know this smell.
I don't know whether some people still there backstage.
Yeah.
If they backstage, then we go talk final words from
Mr. Paul.
Final words so that we'll go shop.
Anyway, Mr. Paul, God bless you. All this show.
Those of them will come out from backstage. I'm sorry.
That's right. Well, no best. But thank you, Mr. Paul. God bless you.
Bye.
So, Mr. Paul, final words.
Mr. Paul, they wave us bye-bye. Nobody tell us good night.
So that they want close. I don't want more final word because
what other thing you want to say now? If you know more close.
So I they want talk how we take because we need to that if it possible so now if he send ammunition can give us one day because the youth we need we need one, not the other one.
The only thing we send are food, drinks, and
5 for 5 mandates.
5 for 5 mandates. You.
Everybody
anyway.
5 for 5 mandates.
Anyway.
But we really appreciate your energy and everything.
No, to be frank, this thing is very, very until maybe you see somebody passing through what we are talking about, or maybe you experience it yourself. You cannot imagine. They've stopped me several times. I'm a comedian. You get so as an entertainer, they will be shocked seeing you living large. You know, they don't just want to see you
hard work, but they
life.
So
those things, man, it pay me. It make me feel like so. You want man they dress naked for Rabbi man they dress tattered before you know.
For your own country, for money where you work.
So basically, we don't have to talk. We have been talking. See, we don't have to talk. Maybe they need the physical. They need reaction. So by when we don't react, maybe that time things will change because this talking is going nowhere. The president and his cohort, I don't know if you call them follower, now cohort, they are doing nothing. They are just there paying attention, watching us, say leave there. Like to them now, they just believe say leave there. After 10 days, they go calm down. But they don't know say life don't change. We have started.
Exactly.
And by the time we start touching things that because we've not started touching things that will affect them. When we don't touch things we go affect them, they'll know say we mean them. You get? You cannot imagine if no policeman picking for Nigeria, they go private school. No policeman picking. All of them, government schools, you see their trousers are not tear. Then you expect that kind of person, you give and gun. What you expect say you go do? So we have been saying 5 for 5. They should meet that demand first. They will know say they have started showing interest.
Actions. So actions speak louder than words.
So anything otherwise from those 5 for 5, anything otherwise, see, don't worry, we don't start. And now, like today now, I made it clear in the rally we had at Ikoyi Bridge, but the thing a joke. I tell them say make them drop their WhatsApp number so that if we want go rally, we'll just send message say we are moving so time and so some of them say
Twitter is the greatest social media.
What if they catch person collect their phone?
Twitter dey social media.
What if they catch person collect their phone? They communicate now for WhatsApp number, then they go know.
So now that not be even problem. Some of the girls still say we won't collect their number, they gist them. So of course me they not worry because they say in that process.
I don't say Mr. Bob go leave here with joke. Oh yeah, make a quick talk.
Now they are lost.
So they call leave a very husband material like me. Go the
Mr. Paul, you for another street.
If we hear it outside there, we come on sensically, we don't go talk with you.
But we enjoy the protest, Sha, because we dey see things. We enjoy the protest.
Freedom fighters of Nigeria. We hello now. Not too much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes.
All right.
So thank you, Mr. Paul.
Too much.
Thank you, Mr. Paul.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
So everybody, thank you so much.
It's been a long time. Yeah. Everybody enjoyed our session today.
It's been over 2 hours, and we have heard from everybody. And we know that this video we go to the presidency. They will see, and they will hear the voice of the people, and it has come to stay.
So please, if you are online, you cannot physically go and protest. Keep on using the hashtags to be driving traffic. Anyway, you can donate to the feminist group, to the people going through with this protest, to the youth. Please donate. Raise your voices. We are Nigerians. Nobody will push us off our country. If we don't talk now, we don't know when next we'll have this kind of voice. So let's activate and amplify these protests and things going on.
Another common sense thing be say, if you think that you are living abroad and you are doing okay, but your country, Nigeria, is not doing okay, you are not okay. You know why? Because when you are not treated well at home, people outside can never treat you well.
Never treat you well. And you must always speak positive about your country.
Yes, so
no matter what.
So we have to keep the movement going. We have to remain hopeful.
Yes, hopeful.
We know that they will hear word.
They're already seeing it.
The people at the top will hear word.
Will hear word of God.
So we thank everybody for coming online.
Yes, so we remain your common sense sisters. We are also YouTubers on here. We have our YouTube channel
called
Common Sense Sisters. So we give you premium content every week.
Another thing is that right now, one of the videos, we don't already release video of Is There a Solution to Nigerian Problem? We already sang a song. So you can go there and watch it. It's already there. Learn it. Let them know that the second stanza of the national anthem is now going on. Ever use that truth to know. So the youth will guide the leaders out if they don't want to receive common sense.
All of us be Moses.
Or we guide them right.
Yes, all of us be Moses. We are leading ourselves to the promised land.
We move. 5 for 5 hashtag EndSARS now. Hashtag EndSWAT now.
Reform the Nigerian police.
Hashtag compensate all the bereaved family. Hashtag prosecute the SARS people
that are killed.
Exactly. And we say, may common sense
never depart from you. Good night, everybody.
Yes, good night.
Thank you, Producer L.